get your business right by reminding you that small business is big business and your business is our business. How are you?
Well, I will tell you, Eric, I'm a little frustrated.
You're frustrated?
I'm a little frustrated.
What is it that's frustrating you?
My email inbox.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing some traveling for pretty much the last month. I've had quite a bit of travel on my schedule.
Sure.
And when I travel, I don't take my computer with me.
Okay.
So
you take your phone though.
I take my phone, but I don't get email on my phone. It all goes, if you were to send an email to me, it all goes in my computer.
Okay.
And when I get back in the office, I'll go through the emails.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
And so
you can just get it on your weekends.
No. Angel does not check email on the weekends.
Oh, we don't check. Okay. All right.
No, I have to have some boundaries. And so, right. So I check email and respond to email Monday through Friday, you know, typical-ish business hours I'll say. Right. Okay. But I've been traveling. And so as I've been traveling, the unread emails, you know, emails are coming in, and I get back to the office on Monday and I kind of scroll through and see what's really from a person versus a newsletter.
Yeah.
And respond to the people.
Yeah. So you manage it pretty well.
Right. Well.
Oh, what's going on? So you can say it. It's a safe place. It's just you and me.
Is it just you and me?
Yeah.
Can I admit this out loud?
Sure, of course.
So, Eric, you have been telling me for years how you have this thousands of unread emails in your inbox. And I
6,277 right now.
6,277 unread emails. Mm-hmm. So I never have. Or I delete them. Like, you know, do it or dump it, right? And so, but I've not been able to keep up. And it's now gotten to a point where I have 1,700 unread emails in my inbox. And I know, I think about the time that it would take me to go through and clean this up.
Right.
I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
If I'm going to take the time to sit here and just delete and clean this up, I could be doing so much other.
Right.
And so,
right.
So, right. So, Eric.
Yeah.
You may be onto something.
Hallelujah. You mean for just 1 second, for just a moment, you actually agree with my way of thinking?
Well, I don't know how you got here, but once you get to a certain point.
That's right.
Like there's no going back.
There's no going back. It doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of time to go looking through. Now, you'll go through and you'll scan for the names or title subject lines that are important to you. But everything else, don't worry about the grab, collect, just delete, whatever all that is. Don't worry about that. Just let it go. Let it go. There's a song.
I know there is a song. Yeah. There's a song. You
know what? I liked how that felt.
Did you?
I did. I think we should do it again.
You do it again?
What other things might
Eric have already, because Angel makes it harder and it's so organized and we have a system and that Eric just is so freeing and.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare moment, and we should celebrate it as such.
What else could you bring to the table to help me?
Well, I think over the years, there have been a couple of things. And I guess
really? You think so?
Well, it started off with I would kind of tease you about your Franklin calendar world, right? I would call it your.
Oh, I know. He did. He shamed me.
No, not shamed. Just that's a harsh word. I would just laugh with you.
I wasn't laughing though. You were laughing at me.
You were stuck going to your next appointment, which usually was, I got to go up and. I
had a routine.
Yeah.
Systems, routines. Systems build businesses.
But what did I bring to the table?
Not routine. Chaos.
No, not chaos.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. But what did we call it? We called it organized or planned spontaneity. And that means.
You did.
Yeah. Somebody had to be the teacher. And what did we do? We met in the middle, right? And now you allow for some spontaneity in your world, and a lot more than you ever used to. And I am learning that whole calendar scheduling world. How about this? Do you remember the conversation about, trying to get so much done with kids at home and work all day and all this kind of stuff? And how can I make one pot meals that are going to be easy and all that? Oh, I wish there was a way. And what did I tell you?
you introduced me to the rice cooker.
To the rice cooker. I do,
actually, and that was a good one. I didn't want to buy the rice cooker because it was a unitasker, right? Another appliance in my kitchen.
Plus, you already had one of those little ceramic ones.
I had a ceramic one that was just, and so I cooked rice in my rice cooker. Didn't need another appliance. It didn't make sense to me.
Did you buy a rice cooker?
I did buy a rice cooker.
What'd you make
cook an entire meal. You set it on go. You go do a yoga video and you come back and dinner is done. No dishes. Yeah, it was.
From frozen to finished.
Yeah.
In 25 minutes.
That was really good one.
You can make anything and everything. I've made wings. I've made teriyaki. And anything and everything in that rice cooker. Let's see. What else? Remember?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Remember when you crossed over from your, what was it? BlackBerry. It was like
the pager.
Yeah, the pager to like a smartphone. Do you remember that? You saw a pager and a phone. The phone was on the wall. Right. The pager was in your hand or on your pocket or your belt.
Yeah.
But do you remember your first smartphone? Who kind of pushed you in that direction?
You used to also shame me for having a phone in my house.
Not shamed. It was just the cord that would get stuck as you tried to drive away. It wasn't really shaming. I was trying to help.
You were trying to help.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I was just wasn't into the technology. I had my systems, I had my ways. It was comfortable. And yes, you brought me along.
And surely there must be one more. Something.
No, I think you're having me embrace not reading every email.
Right.
You had me dump my Franklin planner, which I will tell you, it took me about 3 years.
Not dump, upgrade.
Okay. Upgrade.
Transition. All right.
I did. I had a hard time with that one. You did help me with the rice cooker. I did. I brought a brand new appliance in my house.
And the old ceramic one went to the garage sale.
It did. Yes. All right. Yeah. It was, and then that was actually a really good choice too.
All right. So there's got to be one more. The phone, we did that. Mm-hmm. I remember.
What?
I told you that you, Angel, had real wings and that you have no idea how big they are. And I told you should speak. And Angel Tussey, I'm sorry. How did we start this conversation? You've been out most of the month doing what? Speaking professionally on the biggest stage you have ever been on.
That is true. That is true.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My work here is
My work is done. I am so proud of you in so many ways. And we're obviously being facetious because the big thing here, the big news story for today is the email that Angel's like, I can't catch up. You don't have to. Let it go. Put it in the rear view and let it live there. It's okay. But
is it okay?
It is okay.
Is it okay? Do we have anybody that can back you up that really is okay? Because most of the things that we read.
After all these things I just shared with you, you still need independent backup?
Well, I was just wondering if we could have like a second opinion.
All right. There's 7 people watching the video as we speak. Give your second opinion right there. Is it okay to let the things that have gone a month or more behind and let them just go in
let them just collect up
or
as
should she
unread?
Spend the extra 2 or 3 hours trying to clear up and clean out?
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't spend the time
you can't ask
doing
for their opinion and then say I'm going to do whatever I want anyways. That's not appropriate. All right. Welcome, Angel, to the Let It Go Club. That's listener Dawn. Thank you, listener Dawn. Appreciate that. Who else wants to say? I see you guys watching here. Give us a comment. Let Angel know that it's all right to take a breath without rolling her eyes and be okay in this. Angel, I am. I'll finish my thought because we're at the end of the segment. I want to tell you how proud, not because of what you have accomplished, but for what you will accomplish. You do have those huge wings. And if you let that go into the rear view, listener Steve, let it go like unworn clothes in your closet. Listener Steve's been watching your videos. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
You know, it's true. We can let that stuff go and live in peace as you continue on. Gang, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. More positive business talk on the other side. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.